Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about measuring mass. Okay, we commonly use the term weight which is actually the mass. Many things are measured in terms of mass but it is based on the item purchased. Okay, all of us know very well the SI unit of mass is kilogram. What is the SI unit of mass? Kilogram. Okay, to measure the different mass or weights, we use different measuring devices. Okay, that is common balance, physical balance, digital balance and spring balance. Okay, these are the measuring devices. By using the common balance, physical balance and digital balance, we can measure the mass accurately. Okay, that is mass of the object accurately. Then, by using the spring balance, we can measure the weight of the object accurately. Okay, here what is the difference between mass and weight? Mass is the quantity of matter contained in a body. What is mass? Mass is the quantity of matter contained in a body. What is weight? Weight is the normal force exerted by the surface on the body to balance against gravitational pull on the object. Okay. Before we are going to discuss about measuring devices, one more thing is there. The shell of an egg is 12% of its mass. A blue whale can weigh as much as 30 elephants and it is as long as 3 large tour buses. Okay, let us discuss about measuring devices. The first measuring device is common or beam balance. Okay, we can call it as common balance. Look at this picture. This is beam balance. Okay, and beam balance compares the sample mass with the standard reference mass. Here standard reference masses are 5 gram, 10 gram up to 5 kilogram. Okay. By using the beam balance, we can measure accurately up to 5 gram. Okay. Then physical balance. The physical balance is commonly used in labs. By using physical balance, we can measure mass accurately up to 10 milligram. Okay. Look at this picture. This is the physical balance. Okay. Then digital balance. For accurate measurements, digital balances are used. Look at this picture. This is digital balance. Okay. By using digital balance also, we can measure mass accurately up to 10 milligram. Okay. Then spring balance. Wait a minute. Look at this picture. This is a spring balance. Okay. I have already told the spring balance is used to measure the weights. Okay. It consists of a spring fixed at the one end. Here one spring is fixed at one end. Okay. Then hook attached to a rod at the other end. Look at here. This is the hook. Okay. It works by Hooke's law. Do you know what is Hooke's law? Hooke's law states that the addition of weight produces a proportional increases in the length of the spring. That means if we add the weight here, the length of the spring will increases. Okay. Hooke's law states that the addition of weight produces a proportional increases in the length of the spring. Okay. Then one pointer is attached to the rod. Here this is the pointer. Okay. By using this scale, we can measure the weight of the object. Okay. Then difference between mass and weight. What is mass? Mass is the quantity of matter contained in a body. What is weight? Weight is the normal force exerted by the surface on the body to balance against gravitational pull on the object. Okay. When a man standing on the surface of the earth or floor, the surface exerts a normal force on the body which is equivalent to gravitational force. What is it? The surface exerts a normal force on the body which is equivalent to gravitational force. Okay. The gravitational force acting on the object is given by mg. Mg means weight. Okay. What is the formula for weight? mg. M is mass of the object and g is acceleration due to gravity. What is the value of acceleration due to gravity on the earth? 9.8 meter second power minus 2. Okay. What is the value of acceleration due to gravity on the earth? 9.8 meter second power minus 2. Okay. For example, if a man has a mass 50 kg on the earth, then what is his weight? Formula weight is equal to mg. What is m? Mass of the object. What is mass of the object here? 50 kg. And what is gravitational force? 9.8. Okay. 50 kg into 9.8 meter second power minus 2. Okay. Then we can get W is equal to 490 Newton. Okay. Unit of weight is Newton. Okay. Compare than Earth, the moon has the low gravitational force. Okay. Lesser gravitational force. Okay. The pull of gravity on the moon is 1/6 times weaker than that on the Earth. Okay. Acceleration due to gravity on the moon is equal to 1.63 meter second power minus 2. For example, if the mass of a man is 70 kg, then his weight on the earth is 686 Newton. How 686 Newton? Here weight is equal to mg. What is m here? 70 into what is g? 9.8. So 70 into 9.8 we can get 686. Okay. But on the moon 70 into what is the acceleration due to gravity on the moon? 1.63. So 70 into 1.63 is equal to 114 Newton. Okay, 114 Newton. But his mass is still 70 kg on the moon. Okay. Then let us discuss about difference between mass and weight. Okay. The first point is it is a fundamental quantity. All of us know very well mass is the fundamental quantity and weight is a derived quantity. Okay. Why it is derived quantities? Because weight is equal to mass into gravitational force. Okay. So this is derived quantity. It has magnitude alone. That is mass is a scalar quantity. Okay. What do you mean by scalar quantity? It has only magnitude. Okay. What is mass? Quantity of an object contained in a body, that is mass. Okay, only it has magnitude. Then it is vector quantity. Weight is vector quantity. Why it is vector quantity? It has both magnitude and direction. Okay, it has mass and gravitational force. Okay, it is the amount of matter contained in a body. I have already told. Here what is weight? It is the normal force exerted by the surface on the object against gravitational pull. Okay. Then fourth point, remains the same everywhere. In all place it will be same. Okay. But weight varies from place to place. It is measured using physical balance. It is measured using spring balance. I have already told. Its unit is kilogram. Its unit is Newton. Okay, we have already seen. Then accuracy in measurements. Accuracy in measurement is very important in our daily life. For example, if you are buying vegetables, sugar, or if you are buying gold, in everything, accuracy in measurement is very important. Okay. Faulty instruments and human error can lead to inaccurate values. In order to get accurate values of measurement, it is always important to check the correctness of the measuring instruments. Okay. Also, repeating the measurement and getting the average value can correct the errors and give us accurate value of the measurement. Okay. Thank you, students.